Okay, we got George Hammerbacher back in the booth. We have a match on the one-loss side between Steve Fleming and David Hairfield. That's the first I've seen David, don't know him, but if he's still here at this time in the proceedings, he has to be a pretty good player. So let's see what happens.
But you had a good win.
This is 8-ball, race to 6, alternate breaks. We're here at Diamond Billiards in Midlothian, Virginia on U.S. Route 60, Midlothian Turnpike.
Yeah, I'm Zach.
I didn't believe you existed. I thought.
Just the lie I made up.
I was like, no way, a husband could be this cool. Like,
He's robotics, that's why.
Like, no husband be that cool.
I left my shades on.
I'm great.
I think you're good. No.
But hey, no, wait, they've been waiting for me. That's all.
Enjoy. Good to meet you, man. Appreciate it. Talk. See you later.
David has himself a reasonably good combination possibility, 1-3. He knocks it down. We should have gone a little farther for the 4. He's got a... He didn't have any market to the 7-ball, and I don't blame him. Steve looks like he's playing safe. Gonna try to lock him on. Oh, and had the 11 combo. Okay. David might be able to hit this ball, hitting down into the rail and jumping up and over these balls like this. To pop the ball and let it. Nah, he's a little short. Steve has ball in hand. This is played by World Pool Association rules. I'm George Hammerbacher, voice of the Action Pool Tour, advanced level instructor, Professional Billiard Instructor Association out of Baltimore, Maryland. Real convenient to Baltimore-Washington corridor, the I-70 corridor right at the end or beginning I-70, depending on how you look at it. And real convenient to the greater Baltimore area, about a mile off I-695, exit 15. Steve is oh, we hit that one roughly. Still that played out real good. He gets a chance to roll under it and get a free shot at the 7, pretty much. I don't know why he tried to do that, but he didn't hurt himself. I see Steve pumping his 15 forward and hiding the 1 with the 15 and the 7 with the 9. And then separate his 2 balls as well. That's a shot I see. Good hit, but he left the kick on the 1, which is the only shot I can visualize for this young man. But if he pockets it, there shouldn't be any much of a reward. He's going to be shooting speed to reach. I don't know if he's going to hit this hard or not. Yeah, he hit it hard. Oh, and he's got him on Lake Titicaca. He's got him on the corner hook, I believe. Steve is going to be forced to kick back 1 rail to hit the 15. There's no real other shot that's that I would think's available. That was a bum roll. Oh, he could hit it. Oh, this is going to be a 20-inning game. Light scratch here. Thin ball. I like to see him roll the 7 up into the side pocket, short. That's not bad, but there's still no market. He protected the 7 ball. That's a good shot. That's a very good shot. I don't know if he sold out the shot or not. No. Steve didn't kill himself with that, I don't think, but that's still first real, might be a real opportunity. This ankle's got a good shot to come behind the 9 if he rolls it. Might be playing the 14, 15 and 9 in the same pocket. High left ball. Very good shot. Damn.
Dude, I don't want to scare you.
Steve is just kind of grinning, you know. Steve is not feeling his best, he said. He's been a little under the weather the last 10 days or so. But he's a trooper. He shows up and plays, this guy. He's a warrior. Steve takes a 1-0 lead in this set. It's an alternate break format. The 8 on the break does not count. But it gets spotted or balls are rebroken. A good break, but no evacuators. There's a little to be said for either one of these two sets of balls. 12-13 are a little tricky. 7 and 3 are kind of nasty. He might be playing the 11 in the side to the 9. That was a good shot. That's a reasonably good shot.
I'm not done.
Look out. Not today. Yeah. Oh, good hit. He did have room. Steve has a lovely scoring opportunity up in front of him here. Ooh, that was a little. I didn't know where he thought he was going to be.
Well, yeah, I see one down there. Sorry.
Not one of his better efforts. One game apiece. Pretty good break shot there from David. Still has an open selection. He can also play combination off of any group of ball other than the 8 first. He can still play any combo he likes, not just 2 stripes sitting together or 2 solids. As long as he calls the ball. Right in the pocket face. These are tough pockets. They're playing on diamond table or pro cut. This is 4.5 inch pockets, and if they hit even a remotely short, they don't go in, especially that speed. As you can see, these tables aren't built to vend quarters. Even though they do have vending application possibilities, but with smart cue balls. But diamond tables, they make a terrific table. The wood in the tables are often like Coca-Cola. This is a dead lockdown safety here. But they also make matching lights that go over the table. They also make excellent furniture like tables, chairs that match the decor. Cue racks, that's their own rack. He's gonna try to bend this ball. Oh, he broke that one out. I don't think he wanted to do that. Seven, 6, 3, 1, 8. That was a little unusual there. He's going to punch off and, let's see. Oh yeah, the 4 ball as well. Should have been playing. He's going to use the 3 as his key ball. That is the ball before the 8. Not necessarily the best of positions. On the wrong side of it, he could lose his ball here. That was good stroke. Except that he's still a little funny. He might have to play a little draw and risk that pocket. Good shot. Good out. Wow. Nothing fell. Nah, you gotta play a 6 ball. This shot is well, all the stripes are wide open. Steve still has his choice. Oh, 'Steve's missing a bunch of balls in this set. $50-yard liner. Might be on top of that 4-ball. Got a good leave. Now the 8-ball is a danger. If he draws it, he might hit at 14. Missed it bad. Can't get a better shot than that, Steve. That's a foul.
It is a foul, but that goes down, goes back up.
That ball stays down.
Stays down.
That was a little bit of a bunt. Watch the one railer here in the side pocket. Hit that first time and flush. Good shot. Steve might be playing at 12 off the 13. Unless it goes. It goes. A little straight on this ball. Beautiful shot there. That was well played. Three games to two. Very well played. I like the 7. I look at that 3 ball. High right around 3 rails. Well, a little short, I think. Might have fallen on that 6. Still put himself in pretty good position. Good shot. 15, 10, 14, 13, 8. Actually, he got good on that 14 ball there. To the 10 on the side, to the 13. Oh, another miscue. That's terrible. Big miscue. Four games to 2. Another costly miscue from Steve. Wow, look at all these balls upstream here.
So George, I'm back on here. I thought we wasn't. I missed the memo of the match before the women's championship. I apologize.
Oh, that's all right. They actually kicked this one off, and then 2 games later, the ladies' semifinal match concluded, and it's going to be Kia Sidbury of Baltimore area versus
In Bethany.
Bethany Sakes from Northern Virginia in a 1-set final.
Did they change it to tomorrow night, or are they playing tonight also?
They're playing it after this, and it just does stretch this out another hour and a half.
Oh yeah, they changed the schedule a little bit, but I think it's in the effort to get only the people that's in the money come back tomorrow. So
Well, they had a lot of other tables they could have played this match.
I agree, but
I'm not running it, I'm just in the booth.
not my show, not my ponies.
No. It's been a pretty lackluster match after some of the other excellent pool we witnessed a little earlier, Buck, but
We'll get through it.
of course we will. That's the hardest thing they got going for me. I think I'm robbing them. How to wear a mask. We could go into designer mask wear for the discerning booth bandits.
I'm a bandit now, and I'm with you, George. They got me associated with the bandits, but it's all good.
We're the banditos. I like him to sweep the rail first.
He's not. He's gonna roll forward and just try to get past the 12, and then shoot the 2 ball next and try to stop it for the 4.
Well, I guess he got there.
Yeah, he's gonna try to stop the 2 for the 4. I can't see if the 3 is off the rail enough to go for the 3 in the side. I can't tell from here.
It's close.
Yeah. Oh well, you gotta make the 2 first, but maybe he'll bump the 3 now.
Well, it doesn't go in the side anymore.
That's for sure. That's for sure, George. Oh man.
Steve was going to try to play this 14 ball. Missed it by half a diamond.
Yeah. No,
He's not feeling right.
yes. definitely is like one of those days. I know I've had them before. I know everybody's had them where you just have those days sometimes and things don't go your way and
But
gotta fight through them. That's
here
all.
you are 8 hours after the tournament started and you're still alive, so it's got to be a pretty good player to be able to
Yes, sir. This is definitely
lose
true.
his first match,
And
at
then
least
what-
what we witnessed right here.
Right.
Well, that's an ugly looking layout.
I was hoping I could see the replay from the stream to make sure it was a good hit, but it was a good hit. But I just wanted to see if I could rewind it a bit.
Well, in any event, neither of us are in the game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call anything, but
No,
if
we
I
don't
get,
we have no call in this.
but I get asked to watch shots, so sometimes I go up there and watch
Well,
the shots.
that's different.
But oh yeah, if nobody's watching the shot, it's on the players. That is for sure. I agree with that, George.
Well, for a tournament director,
Yeah, he's playing safe there.
well,
He's playing safe there.
I say Steve should cut the 10 ball in the side pocket over there near the 12 and flop down on the top rail in the middle diamond with a high left ball.
I see. Just missed the side pocket and before the 2 ball and come up to the top rail.
That's what he's doing. I wonder if that's what he's going to do.
Let's see.
That's what he did.
And
That's
I
what
said,
he did.
just missed the 2 ball. Good call, George. Very good call. Just missed the 2. Come to the top rail.
That's a multiple. I wasn't that loud. I know he couldn't have heard me.
No, he definitely didn't hear you. That's just a really good shot. Good pool players know good shots.
How's the speed trooper?
There you go. That was a really nice. Good
Yeah,
speed.
he's got.
Has he got a window? Oh, he does got a window.
He's got Beavis and Butthead's alter ego there.
But yeah, he left a window for the 12 ball, but he's playing safe. I think he was playing safe.
I think he left the 4 ball, but
Yep.
it doesn't matter.
He could get to the 3 if he got the 4. He could get to the 3.
Well, this-
No left English. Oh, he might be playing safe himself.
that one might cost him.
But it's 12. But Steve's 12 ball is pretty locked up, and I don't see an easy access to it. What do you think?
We might be kicking these balls around a while.
I agree. That's what I think, George. Might be a strategy game here in positioning balls in specific places. Just trying to get the table. What people don't know, just trying to get the table in your favor sometimes. You got to move balls, maneuver balls, and look at the strategy. See where the 3 ball and the 12 ball is and see how you can get the table to be in your favor versus the other person's favor. That's a huge thing in 8 ball is the power at the table.
He might play 11 and drop one to 9.
Yeah,
Do
he-
something else.
I thought they would have tried to solve the 10-9 forward right there, maybe.
Actually, this shot here,
Oh, he's playing safe again. He wanted to bump that 12 ball. I mean, he wanted to bump. Was that the 15 on the 3?
yeah,
He
15.
wanted to bump the 15 with the 12 ball and leave the cue ball where it was.
The 14 is like a pea green, and the 15 is like a something else, like a mixed color.
Yeah, these Cyclops balls always throw me off. No matter how many times I see him, I still get confused when I'm watching it live and speaking in real time. It throws me off a little bit. Okay. So what's he do here?
He's going to play the 3-ball and draw it behind the 12.
Trying to sit it right up on the 12, like on the 12.
Behind the 12.
Oh, he's drawing it all the way back. Oh, he does have space behind it. Nah.
He did well with that. He did.
I don't know if I agree with that, George, because now you're in a torture chamber. Because the only thing that you could do now is hit your 3, and as soon as you do that, you move to 12. It's like
He's going behind those balls.
yeah, he has no power at the table. He's in trouble here.
We might be checking the wind currents over the 10-ball. to see if there's any crosswind.
Nah, he's just gonna spin it around. But you see, but now you sell out, though.
Yeah.
Now you sell out. That's why I say maybe you get the cue ball up frozen on the 12, and you leave him less options.
He's got to
play
roll
safe
and get
for
to
you.
the 14 right here.
Yep.
But this is the sellout shot.
Yep.
He's going to roll to 13.
I think he's gonna. He rolled it. I might need to get more. I might need to get more comfortable rolling balls. 'Cause I hate it. I always try to stop shot, play the 12 next, and then a 13. But that's just because I try to stay away from rolling balls because maybe my stroke ain't that pure.
Steve is going to do pretty good from this.
There you go. Yep, slow down.
He's got to stretch.
Yeah.
Got to get the rake, for goodness sake. Got to get the rake.
You gonna go 2 rails out?
Got to get the rake, for goodness sake.
I'm glad I'm 6'2" because I can't use that rake.
I grew up playing straight pool. It was use a rake or
never win.
right.
It's definitely a skill to be learned, and I need to learn it, but
A lot of the new players that play 9-ball today don't ever use a rake.
yeah. Well,
They got cue extenders and all this stuff.
yep.
Steve closes the gap to 4 games to 3. Pretty good out. Under pressure. Steve went off the second ball that time. Look at that ball didn't go to 13. These pockets in these deep shelves are bizarre. But they're not the original diamonds. I played on the original diamonds I saw in 1990. That, you see that 13 ball?
Uh-huh.
It's hanging in that pocket. The pockets were so deep.
Those shelves sit back so far.
But you should have seen them before. I made a break shot playing straight pool in a tournament in Milwaukee, and my cue ball had gone to this bottom rail here, and the ball was in the hole like that. I'd hit the stack, and I looked down the rail at this ball that's in the pocket, and I couldn't see it, and it was hanging in the pocket. I ended up having to back cut something about 70 degrees into it, and I made it and got a big round of applause, but I shouldn't have had to work that hard. That was just ridiculous.
Right. Sometimes. But it's a beautiful thing to be able to do it.
Well, I
You
made
don't
the
want to
ball.
have to.
I made the ball, but man, it was,
What do they say? An out is an out.
yeah. I had almost go get some anticonvulsant medication after that.
Nice shot, Steve.
That was excellent.
Very nice shot.
I'd almost have to look at the 3 ball. I don't know what he's even thinking about this.
Go get the 3 next. Oh, no.
He never had a better shot at the 3 ball.
I thought he was going to the 3 next.
The late great, I don't know if he's still alive, Buddy Hall.
I believe so.
He says,
I don't think he. No.
he says that don't ever play position when you have position.
Yep. I've heard that.
Cecil Buddy Hall. I think he's still alive.
Buddy Hall is 73 years old, sir. He's still around and kicking and probably shooting better than me still, so. Yep.
Good shot, Steve.
Yeah, that's very nice. But
He still might.
I've definitely read and watched a lot of Buddy Hall stuff and his clock system on cue ball control and moving it around and counting diamonds. Talk about cue ball control. It's definitely Buddy Hall there, huh?
Ain't nothing but a house party for him. He makes it look so easy.
Oh yeah, real big guy, but it's nice touch. Move the ball, put the cue ball where you want to put it.
See now,
I'll
here,
roll the 6 and then the 3 next, right?
right, you see here he is shooting from the distance now, the shoot and stop. Miss the ball.
See, when I look at it, you roll the 6 in, you might bump the 13, but you're still good on the 3 from there. Shoot the 4, and now you're here.
See there, you see he had no market because the 8 ball was,
See, I shoot the 10 here, right, George? 10 side pocket. Because where does it go?
goes in the corner. Past the 3.
Does it?
I think it does. He's got to get to the 9 as well. He's going to play the side for it now, off
Yeah.
this ball.
Yeah, he's going to roll all the way down.
Little touch of high right, come off the cushion, and bound down. Right where he's standing, he's getting his line of sight.
Yep, get to the last diamond or a little bit further, and you're almost straight in on the 10 and roll it in.
He's going to hit the cushion and go down. No, he
Straight
went
down.
straight down.
He hit it with good speed. Side, I think 8 in the other side, maybe.
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
This is a speed shot.
That's it. Just get off that rail. Middle dime.
Oh, you try to hit it real hard.
Sometimes, folks, less is more. You don't like to roll balls, but if you could roll it in the side and roll the other one in the side, that might be your best bet a lot of the time.
Steve has 2 choices here. Play the 3 on the side.
And just play a stop shot on the 3 and leave them behind the 8.
Roll the 3 ball, 2 ball into the 8, and hit the 3 to the rail. Or shoot out.
Like he's shooting a stop shot.
He
Yep.
played the shot I suggested. Roll the ball into the 8.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Shoot a stop shot on the 3 and leave it right behind it. He tried to freeze into it.
Yeah. See,
But you try to roll it into it, you bump it, and you leave him in the 10 ball now. You should have stop shot. He got to at least jump.
but the jump is routine.
But the 10 doesn't go, so you just jumping just to hit it. Your balls are in the open. You get out from there. You know,
Look at this roll. He got a good one because that ball in the side pocket was a gimme, and then he's
you just got to go a little further. Oh, he's gonna draw it back. Just a little bit. 6 ball in the corner. 8 ball in the opposite corner. Oh. Well, that's how Steve's day been going.
He had more than enough chances, I know that.
I agree.
One game he miscued, 5-3, Hairfield over Fleming here. Steve just looked over at me, shook his head, kind of smiled, kind of ruefully.
He knows he's not on this game today.
Yeah.
Definitely seen him play better, but you know, we all have those days. You got to figure out sometimes how to make your B game or your C game, you know, get you a match. Sometimes you got to fight them out a little bit. Sometimes, right?
Yeah. Well, this is a game you got to fight every game out. This 8-ball. This isn't a.
And this is not 8-ball in the bar box either. This is 8-ball in a 9-foot diamond.
Well,
different game.
But the thing is that 8-ball in the bar box has its own set of intrinsic challenges because of all the clutter.
George, you know, I've had this argument for so long with big table players, and like, well, everything is easier on the bar box. Well, 8-ball, I think 8-ball on the bar box might be easier if you have a huge break. If you're making 2 or 3 balls in the break, then yeah, it might be easy. But for most people, 8-ball in the bar box, like you said, clusters, you gotta have breakouts, small windows.
I'll tell you about a tournament I played in the Midwest in 1990 in Nebraska. It was an event called Hurricane 8-ball.
They still run that? I think I've heard of that before. I think it might still. Nah, tornado, not hurricanes. Tornado tournament around here.
Where you play 4 stripes, 4 solids in the 8 and a 9-ball rack.
No, I've heard of something like that. They only play with 13 balls. If your stripes, you gotta make your stripes in order, like 9 through 15, or if you're solids, you gotta make 1 through 6, and then the 8-ball is last. So your stripes are solids, but you have to make your stripes are solids in order, and then the 8-ball. So it's like a mix between 8-ball and 9-ball. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about 4 stripes, 4 solids in the 8-ball in the middle of a 9-ball rack. I got ahead of the match 17-3 in a race to 21.
Goodness
In
gracious.
the finals.
Who were you playing? Did they come back, or you took it down?
I broke and scratched and never shot again.
Goodness gracious.
I ran 11 in a row from 6-3 to 17-3. And broke and scratched. And all I did was rack the balls, playing on a 4x8 Irving K bar table, which was with a big cue ball, which was my specialty.
Really? I've heard about those.
Oversized cue balls.
Yeah.
In the mid-1980s, they started to wean off of them because you got a lot more ladies playing the game, and they wanted to make it easier to move the cue ball. But the bar box, the Irving K's, the reason you needed a big cue ball was the rails were higher.
Ah, I've heard that too.
You see, the rails were higher, and that you didn't see any white if your cue ball was regular 2 1/4 inch size buck.
Okay.
And that was, Steve's in a,
He has his ball down here in the corner. As long as he get up past that 6 and 2, he's fine. Just got to get up the table a little bit. Oh, I don't know about that one.
he's gonna have to cut the room rent. The sheriff and the landlord and the locksmith are all around, and they're waiting for him to come back up the fire escape with the rent money.
I can't even. I'm trying to see where he plays safe here. I see he got a 13. He's gonna cut the 13
He's going to cut the room right.
and try to spin it and go into the 4 ball. And he hit the 4.
Oh,
No justice.
he got mock scourged and spat upon.
Yep. No justice.
His safety is off the edge of this 15.
Hit one rail and come back on the 2.
And come down behind the 3
Ah, yeah.
with right hand ball.
I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah. That's a good shot, George.
That's a shot I would prefer. His danger is that he might send the 2 ball down there for the winner, but he called something.
He's gonna cut it across corner. Yeah, he went for it. Try to play it off the 2 into the bottom corner. I think.
Now his soldier is deceased.
Yeah.
Now he's thrown himself up to the hands of the infidels.
All right.
Let's see.
Well, David's got to get out now. I mean,
I don't understand this.
stop shot 6 in the side. Oh wow.
He might get lucky.
6 in the other side. I don't know.
It could be because you see the 3 ball was a dynamite shot to play shape on all of that.
Here, I like to play the 3 ball and roll back up to the 4 and then the 6. I don't
He's
like
dogging.
that.
He's dogging.
Yeah, I don't like
Look at this.
that.
He's going to leave a shot in the side, no less.
Gotta bank it, cut it.
He'll cut it. It's easy cut.
I just these
right hand English.
side pockets accepting those balls at the steep angles, man, it's tough. I prefer to bank it.
I bet high on him.
Yeah, he's
Cut this
cutting. He's definitely cutting it. Nicely hit, very nicely hit. But like you said earlier, come with the guns you came with. On those side pocket cuts, I prefer to bank it. Most cuts, I prefer to cut it, but into that side at the steep angle, I tend to catch the corners.
Are you going to be around tomorrow, Buck?
Yes, sir. I'll be here.
I'm going to show you something about side pockets. I was called super side shot once, and I'll show you a trick.
Well, I'm waiting. I'm always welcome to any lessons or learning or anything. So we'll be here tomorrow.
It isn't in any books. Let's just call it a secret.
There you go. We'll talk offline.
Yeah. We got about 15, 20,000 people at least listening to this.
There you go. You know what I say? The game is to be sold, not told.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Here,
Yeah, I've only made one.
yeah, this table's breaking gruesome.
Yep, I was tracking earlier. The only person I've seen break pretty good on this is Warren Kiamko, and he's a top pro. He's been playing pool for however long, his entire life. So
Probably 40 years.
yeah, and he's really good at it. That's the only person I've seen break consistently good on this table and squat the cue ball and make a ball. Other than
Eric
that,
Moore was for a while with that second ball break,
Yeah.
but it deserted him in his,
when it mattered.
it mattered, yeah.
Yeah, but it was looking really good, and then it came back on him when he was playing Warren. Same thing with Raymart. Raymart lost because of the break.
Does this 10 go past the 5? I don't think so.
Let's see if we get a better angle. I don't have it.
I guess it did.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
maybe
it
not.
did.
Maybe so.
It wiped his feet going in. He fell on this. He fell on this 14 ball.
Does he hit it smooth or does he power it like everything else? He hit it too hard.
He didn't want to be there.
He hit it. He plays pretty good, but his touch isn't there. He tends to overroll things. The speeds might be getting to him a little bit, but he's shooting good. But
David, I believe, and I'm not going to you know, and I'm not knocking the boy. I don't know him, but I think he's got to have a job.
Oh yeah. He doesn't play this for a living.
No.
No, not at all.
Over chips the cheddar, and he might be heading in the drink. Oh, look at this! Oh, but this is beautiful for Steve. He can just bump that 3 ball.
Stop the cue ball right behind the one.
And that's it. He gets a free, easy safety.
But the way he's been playing today, well, he ain't gonna go for it. I seen him go for a lot of shots that he normally would. I would think he would play safe, and he's went for a lot of them today.
No, he's gonna have to play safe here, and just fall right on top of the one.
There you go. He's not jacked up.
Touch it.
Yeah, he's not jacked up anymore. There you go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Still gave him 2 rails at this ball, though. That wasn't as good a shot as he might have hit.
Yeah.
He didn't come off and belly on the one.
Go toward the middle diamond, right to it. Yep.
Plus, he has the 11 in the pocket and
Block the 6 ball.
yeah, it looks that way. Steve has a 4 ball and he's calling the bank, and he's going to brush it in off the 13. That's the correct shot. And then he's got to try to play that safe again. Did they ever run the break and run contest?
They did. Chris broke dry. He hit him really good. Broke dry.
That was it. They're going to be up to 310 a ball in that final.
And it's amazing. It's amazing because I mean, when you watch 10-ball racks and you see how he hit him, you would assume 1 ball would go in. And he had shape on the 1 ball. Just nothing went in. So $300 a ball, and yeah, don't sink one on a break. You don't get anything. Oh, very nice. And he bumps it. It's a 2 go on the side, the 2 go on the side.
I think it does.
That's a very nice shot, the 2 goes. Yep, he didn't get frozen on it. He wants to get that 7 ball now. Yep, it's a little short.
I think he's a little short. Might not be. It's hard to tell. Nah, he's got it.
Yeah, he's shooting straight at it.
Got to go to the rail.
It's a little low.
Opportunity on the 1. It sounds like L.A. woman. Got a pretty little girl in a Hollywood bungalow. The man's going to sing it to you.
Looked like he had a little elbow. Looked like he had a little elbow action on that one. The chicken wing action, George.
Jim Morrison's going to sing you. Got a pretty little girl in a Hollywood bungalow.
Looks like the 1 ball is a really good key ball to get up behind that 8 ball since the 11's blocking one of the pockets.
You better watch it. He doesn't suck this ball out of the pocket.
Yep. Not too much, just a little bit. There you go. You don't want to get too far behind it.
His shot is, it might be the high right ball and 2 cushions.
The 8 in the same pocket?
No, he's going to try to spear this ball. It ain't going to work.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll care for that. Let's see.
He did as good as
That
he
works.
could have done. That's as good as he could ever act.
I agree. It was a tough spot to be in, but he made it work for him. So now he's got to bear down and make this 8 ball, and we'll have a 5-5 race.
Oh, gosh.
So
But the 9 ball is in a precarious position.
Got to bear down on those.
He could call safe here.
He got to get on his
We
9.
could call safe here.
Well, you know us pool players. We got what you call egos. We want to get out. We want to run out. We don't want to play safe. We got an over table. We want to get out.
Ego is about winning.
I agree. Or you can say it's pride.
Now he doesn't have any more soldiers to hide behind. Now he's got to shoot a silly ass cross bank with the kiss in play. Watch the kiss. See, just imbecility. Now he down here, safe. Call the ball and just leave the 8 in the jaws and make him kick. There was no percentage in it.
I commented the 1 pocket they had here last. We haven't had a 1 pocket tournament here in a long time.
Well, it's for the people that love it. That's one thing, but for a lot of people, if they're going to watch that on the stream, it's sort of like taking a placid dill. When they start to send all the balls upstream, it might be Tuesday.
Oh. Now I play aggressive 1 pocket.
Well, as well as, that's one thing, but, people that just send the balls upstream. The guy that taught me how to play was a world champion 1 pocket player.
I played with Nick Vaughn.
This guy was better than Nick.
Better than Nick? Who the hell's better than Nick?
Champagne Ed Kelly from in the Hall of Fame. He was world champion straight pool. He was world champion.
And Nick's world champion 8 times.
Oh, he was all the above, Ed.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like comparing people from different eras. Ed was 60s into the 70s, and then Nick took over. 2 U.S. Opens in a row in 89, 90, or something like that. Great player.
Great guy too.
Oh yeah, top notch.
Yeah.
Ed was a guy that had ungodly talents. He jumped object balls over others, curved object balls around others. He was a freak.
I didn't know that.
How many people do you see hit 400-foot home runs into 20-mile-an-hour winds consistently? He was one of them. He said, I can teach you anything, he says, but I said, Ed, you can't teach me talent. And he said, you're right. I have everything but that Herculean. He was also playing different era with back cloth. Varner was playing on the Simonis.
Yeah, but some yeah, that's true.
It didn't. This cloth didn't emerge until 1985. When Brunswick Gold Crown 3s came up and the rubber was bad on them, and they had to have fast cloths to compensate for the rubber.
That's what I have at home. Gold Crown 3.
Right, well,
Double shim.
Oh yeah, I've got original from like 1963 in my house. Wow. It's still, you don't even, the legs are non-adjustable. You have to shim the slates. Very good.
Good out.
Good out for the money, Dave. Where are you from? Around here?